In this episode, we'll talk about how to get going on your powering on the water. Let's start with the board and foil choice, which is a really personal approach. The ideal setup really depends on how you want to use your powering. What I've learned after a couple months of experience is that the biggest challenge is to transition from static to foiling speed. A narrow and long board will really help you to get the speed, and especially in light wind. The stronger the wind, the easiest it is to get the speed, and the smaller the board you can go for. Here are my 3 go-to setups. Let's start with the big board. I use a 140-liter board with a 1100 square centimeter for light to medium wind and small bumps. When the wind condition would get a little bit stronger, I would swap to a 75-liter freeride board with the 850 square centimeter foil for medium to strong wind and bigger bumps. And then I would use my 480 square centimeter race foil with the 58-liter board to focus on the speed and be able to enjoy the really strong wind with my powering. Let's get into something more practical, how to get out on the water with your powering. I would recommend to do a pre-check before going out, checking that all the lines are free of any knots, that the canopy is fine, and then take your time to pack it really nicely, that you can take it and swim out with your board. Now that you're out there, I'll tell you how I go from a packed powering to up foiling. The first thing is unpacking your wing on your board. The more time you take to prepare your wing, the easier this step will be. Then pop it out in the air. Grab the front of your handle to get control. I would always recommend you to use your back arm. So if you want to start on starboard, I would recommend you to use your left arm. Then stand on the board, power up your powering, get some speed, and get foiling. If you crash and you have your powering in the water, don't stress out. Stay calm and stay focused. You want to grab an extremity of the fabric, making sure you don't have any line tension, and pull this piece of fabric out of the water. When you want to go upwind, you want to make sure you bring the nose of the board towards the wind direction and fly the powering a little bit depowered, so you can handle the power and not being dragged down. Here is how you should proceed to do a pop in and pop out. For the pop in, you want to proceed to a full stall to kill the power of the wing. Grab the lines with one hand until you get to the main canopy, and that's how you secure your wing to do a pop in. Once you're done with your surfing ride and you want to get power from your powering again, make sure you grab the handle from the front, and with your other hand, just throw the powering in the air, making sure that the leading edge, which is the darker side of the powering, is facing up so it can pop out and create lift again. We made sure that the leading edge color of your powering and the front section of your handle is on the same color. So after a surf ride, when you want to pop it out, you have a better referential.